Uluc Ozulker. He is a former Turkish ambassador to Libya. Thanks so much for speaking to us. I mean, given what you heard from Hassan there, do you expect Tunisia to emerge from its neutral role right now and actually get closer to Turkish recognition of the GNA as the only legitimate government at present in Libya?
In any case, Tunisia is accepting the Tripoli government as being the legal one. So in that respect, between Turkey and Tunisia, there is no problem at all. And I believe that during these talks, which have taken place so early and immediately without any warning that this trip would take place nowadays, so I think that here, between Turkey and Tunisia, there will be no problem. They will discuss and they will try to settle quite a few things.
Okay.
But on the other hand, being an ex-ambassador in Libya, I would like to underline one point. Tunisia is extremely cautious in its relations with Libya, madam, because they are neighbors and there is a tribal system in both countries. And the interference between the two through borders is inevitable and extremely risky from time to time. So this time, I think that the neutrality of Tunisia is not for nothing. And I am not 100% sure whether the Tunisian side will accept to intervene directly, as Turkey does actually, as being part for the Tripoli government, and this in function of what the United Nations recognize as such in Libya. But otherwise, I'm not 100% sure that the neutrality can be broken and that any further steps as mediator or something else could have been taken.
Okay. At the same time, though, one would imagine other leaders involved in Libya will now make the same efforts as President Erdogan is making toward Tunisia. What do you expect, who do you expect, I should say, to be trying to persuade President Said to kind of choose one path or another?
I think that the most important meeting that President Erdogan will have will be with Putin, President Putin, on the 8th of January in Turkey, because when you look to who are supporting whom in Libya, Turkey is maybe actually the only one to be behind the Tripoli government, but otherwise six countries, namely Saudi Arabia, Egypt, Emirates, the United States, France, and Russia altogether, who are as well the veto-holding members of the United Nations. And there is a, how would I say, it's not fitting in, because on one hand, the United Nations are recognizing the Tripoli government as being the legal one. On the other hand, three veto right members of the Security Council are all behind Haftar forces. So it's not fitting in. So as such, I think that here the most important role comes to Russia and to United States
Ambassador,
at the same time.
I'm unfortunately going to have to interrupt you. We need to cross